Welcome back. Today I'll be putting flowers into the ground. This is Austin, owner of Lawns by Austin, and what I'm doing right now is just marking a little bit further than this plant so that I can dig the hole for it. Now I'm going to grab my handy dandy post digger. You can use a shovel, of course, but I mean, think about it. This thing makes a perfectly round hole, and you just put it to the depth you need to put the plant in the ground. I mean, it's pretty simple. So I prefer using the post digger when possible. All I'm doing is going around, trying to make the circle nice and even. And then what I'll do next is take the plant and stick it into the ground and see how the depth looks. The goal for me when I put the plant into the ground is having the plant just above ground level. If anything, level is nice, of course, but if it's below ground level, then you run the risk of the plant essentially drowning, where when it rains, the water just sits all in the center there. So you'll see when I put this in right here, that looks a little high. We'll see if I fix it. This is my first time watching this as well. No, I guess we're going to send it. So now I'm going to water the hole, and this is an old trick I learned along the way. A little bit of fertilizer. This is how they tap on the stuff in the videos, so I just did that. Putting that fertilizer in the ground. It's like a blooming fertilizer for flowering plants and stuff. And now I've got my handy dandy bucket. Now I'm sitting on it. This is a trick in itself. If you're squatting and standing the whole time, that's not it. Taking the plant, putting it in the ground. Try not to completely destroy it as I set it down there. And now I am just pushing it. Well, it turned out it's not too high at all. It actually looks perfect. So that was it, just like I planned. Now I'm just taking it and I'm pushing all of that soil down and getting the plant nice and solid. Here's the gardening soil from Lowe's. Shout out to Lowe's. You're always there for me. This is my little shovel. All little tools, the bucket, the little shovel. These are things that you just invest in over time because you realize that your comfort and the convenience of a job being easier is worth the money. Plants going in the ground, gardening soil going in, and I'm just trying to work this gardening soil into the hole around the plant and along the top of the root system there. And then I'm just compacting all that down, making sure that it's going to be able to sustain any high winds. We're here in coastal North Carolina, so it can get windy and breezy. So I just make sure I've got, if anything, more than enough soil on here. Compact it down over and over, then put a little more. And for anybody thinking like any of this is going to kill the plant or whatever, I did this bed and finished it over a week ago, and I can tell you all the plants are doing wonderful. So, anyways. Now, if you have constructive criticism and want to help me with things you see I could do differently, then that's fine. But don't come at me sideways, because I'll come right back. Or my mama. Now I'm just taking some of the, see how sandy the soil here is? I'm just taking some of that and packing it back around so we don't have a mess here. And now, as you see, that's just above ground level, the plant. When it rains, that water will run down and go into the roots, and we're not going to have it sitting on top of the plant at the base of it there. We don't want a pool of water at the base of the plant. This is all just from my own experience. I'm not claiming to be an expert at planting, and I am a student of the game for sure, but everything I'm doing here works. I'll say that. And I've done it multiple times. So, watering the plant one more time. They really like that stuff. And that's it. That plant is ready to thrive, and it is to this day.